Hi friends, it's Emily, and we're going to read the story of Ruth this week. Once there was a woman named Naomi. She was an Israelite, but lived in the land of Moab with her family. She had 2 sons who married Moabite women, and their names were Ruth and Orpah. But this story wasn't always happy. Naomi's husband and her 2 sons all died. She was left without any family except for Ruth and Orpah. She decided she should go back to her home in Bethlehem, and that Ruth and Orpah should stay in Moab with their families. Ruth had a different idea. "I am going to go with you," Ruth said. "Where you go, I will go. Where you live, I will live, and your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." Naomi saw that Ruth was determined to go with her. Orpah stayed, but Ruth and Naomi walked to Bethlehem together. I looked that up. It's like 50 miles. It's like walking from Kalamazoo to Grand Rapids. It's really far. When they arrived, Naomi told people, "Don't call me Naomi anymore. Call me Mara, for it means bitterness. I was happy when I left, but now I am coming back sad." Because the women were poor and had no husbands or sons to provide for them, Ruth went to the barley field to pick grain up that fell to the ground as the barley was harvested. She worked in the field that belonged to a man named Boaz. Boaz noticed Ruth working hard. "Who was that young woman?" he asked his servant. "Her name is Ruth," the servant said. "She is from Moab. She came to Bethlehem with Naomi." Boaz went to Ruth and said, "I've heard you have been kind to Naomi and how you have helped her. You may always work in my field and no one will bother you. You will have plenty of grain for Naomi and yourself." When Ruth went back to Naomi's house that day, she told Naomi about meeting Boaz. "God has remembered me," Naomi said. "Boaz is a relative. God is taking good care of us." After the barley harvest came, the wheat harvest was next. Ruth worked in Boaz's field every day. At the end of the wheat harvest, though, Naomi said, "It's time for you to marry again, Ruth." Naomi had an idea about who Ruth's new husband would be. Who do you guys think it's going to be? I bet it's going to be Boaz. Naomi was right. Soon Boaz and Ruth were married, and they had a baby boy and named him Obed. Naomi laughed with joy. She loved baby Obed and took care of him. The women of Bethlehem told Naomi, "God is so good. He has given you a new life and a wonderful daughter-in-law to look after you. And now he has given you a grandson." Obed grew up and had a son named Jesse. And when Jesse grew up, he became the father of Israel's great King David. Wow, God really transformed that sad story into something happy. Thank you so much for reading with us, and I hope I get to see you all again soon.